All right, so we are just taking that little chin to chest, breathe out, look forwards, breathing in, shoulders back, and it's only a small movement forward, just feel that curve in your spine. Exhale, rounding the spine, reaching back, inhale forwards, and take your time again, breathe out. Let's do one more, and finish with the next forward movement. And then release into a more comfortable position. So from here, let's just take the right arm up by the sides of your ear, take the other hand to the floor. So we're getting like a straight line position with your arms this morning. Just stretch through, reach up with the palm of the hand. So you've got the heel of the hand reaching through. Just find that straight line. It'll just start to lift and lengthen through those intercostal muscles between the ribs. And let that go. Change it to your side. Just lengthening up, prop the other hand into the floor, maybe just a little bit behind you. Inhale here and exhale back down. Okay, both arms coming out to the side if you've got room. If not, don't worry. Starting the breath, inhale. You could close the eyes if you wish and just start to feel the breath moving as you exhale with the arms down. We just want to get that breath lengthening now onto both sides. Deep inhale. In your own time. Exhaling out, we're going to take it once again. Find your breath. Lengthen and extend that breath. Lengthen it up and rest the arms. Yeah, all the way back down. Back. I'm just going to put you on mute because I forgot. There we go, putting everybody onto mute. All right, just give me a thumbs up, you can still hear me. Yeah, great. Fab. All right, so we're going to move into Kapalabhati breath, so fire breath, giving us a little bit more energy this morning. If it's not working for you, it's fine. You can still take your yogic breath. Otherwise, just to remind you, we're going to take that forceful exhale. And if you want the hands towards the lower part, just below the navel center, we're going to concentrate on the out breath. All right, so you're going to breathe in and forceful exhale through both nostrils. And it's this drawing back of those stomach muscles. All right, so we're going to go out, breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. So let me show you. Breath in. All right, shall we have a go? So you can do it as slowly as you like, as slowly as you like. If that's not going to work for you, you can take it in one nostril at a time. Have a go that way, or simply stick to your long yogic breath. So breathing in. Forceful exhale through both nostrils. Breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. And at the same time, try and draw back that navel center. Doesn't matter how slow you go. And then take a little rest. All right, breath in, let's go again. Forceful exhale as quick as you like. Or nice, slow, steady pace. Breathe out. Breathe out. Breathe out. Drawing back. And rest. I'm going to take it once more. Perhaps closing the eyes this time. Forceful exhale. Let the in-breath do its own thing. Don't even think about breathing in. It will happen. So just concentrate on that breath out. Here we go. Inhale. And rest. Full breath in, breath out. And if you've got the eyes closed, just notice if it feels any warmer in the face, if it feels a different sensation, if it feels almost glowing, or you can see any of the colours of reds. oranges. Yeah, it's called skull illuminating breath. So it brings this brightness to the forehead, to the skull, this clearness and this energy. All right, so we had, and I know it's a tricky one if you're not used to it. It takes a bit of coordination, takes a bit of getting used to, but we've had a go. Great, so let's come down to the mat. Let's start to get ourselves moving. So find your way into the mat. So bring yourself to lying down into your semi-supine position. Feet onto the mat, feel into that lower back. Right, and maybe we could just start to take a little tilt and rock just to get into that lower back. And if you're not so keen on tilting, then alternatively just plug the knees into chest and just hold it there for a minute. All right, otherwise a little tilt up, tilt down, tilt up, and then find your neutral position. We're going to bring the right knee into chest, hold it underneath the knee today because I want you to take this action, the small action of drawing the thigh in towards the chest and then lengthening your arm so the thigh moves away. All right, so just take that, drawing the thigh in, moving it away, drawing the thigh in, letting the arms lengthen, and again. So as we draw the thigh in this time, hold it there. Your left foot that's on the floor, let it roll out to your little toe edge so the left knee is rolling out to the left side of your mat. Okay, so we've opened out onto that hip. And then as you let go of this right leg and lengthen your arms, draw the left leg back in. So we're going to coordinate both moving at the same time but in different directions. Right thigh in, left knee rolls out to the side. Release the right leg, draw the left foot back to the mat. Great. And again, so go with that again. Right knee into chest, left leg moves out. Releasing it, left foot to the floor. And once more, rolling out and fly into chest. And release back together. Place the foot back to the floor. Let's switch sides, left. And just have a little reflection. Yeah, just with that little bit of movement, feel how that's released your right hip. So coming into the left side, left knee into chest, here we go. So just get that action of thigh into chest again, lengthen the arm so the thigh moves away, gives us space. Drawing in. And releasing out. And drawing in, bending the elbows, and releasing out. This time, right foot rolling onto the little toe edge, right knee coming to the right side of your mat, into that outward turned position in the hip. And then draw the right foot back to the mat as we lengthen the arms and the leg on the left side. So let's go again. Left thigh into chest, right knee rolling out. Draw back together. Left knee in, right knee outwards. Draw it back together. And once more, rolling out. Roll it back in. If you feel like you need to do it one more time, then just take it one more time. And then we'll pop the feet back to the mat. All right, so you might feel that you just want to stretch the legs out from that. Just take a little reflection there. Maybe just stretching the arms overhead. Let's take a full stretch out. And breathe out. And I just forgot to say this morning, if anybody needs me, you can always type into the chat bar at the bottom. Yeah. All right. So let's bring the feet back towards the mat, coming into our bridge position, but we're going to go with the sort of toy soldier arms this morning. So bring the elbows right into the sides of the body, press the elbows in so the hands are up into the air. So make that shape with your hands and arms. So hands are into air, elbows tucking in. That's it. So I want you to press down on your elbows and shoulders. So we take a little bit of focus there rather than everything being in the feet. Start to tilt up, make your way upwards. Find your bridge for this morning. Let the head and neck be soft and comfortable. And then close the arms in a little bit further. And press the elbows down and see if you can get a little bit more lift from the hips as you press the elbows in. Keep those knees tracking in. Take a steady breath with it. I'm just going to have a look what you're up to. Great. This is good. This is good. So feel that weight into the elbows. Fab. Let's take a breath here. And breathe out. Bring the back of the body back into the mat. Nice. And steadily rolling through and rolling down. Brilliant. And then as you settle your whole back into the mat, let go of the arms and settle them by your side. So let's bring the right knee back into chest. We're going to start a stretch and the leg lengthening now. So send your left leg down to the end of the mat as we bring that right thigh back into chest. And we're going to do that little switch over, slide the right leg down to the end of the mat, bring the left knee to chest. So keep that switching, and we'll go into that little cycling if you want to work a little bit harder. Then keep it moving and hover the long leg off the end of the mat. We'll just start to get a little bit more energized now. You can keep holding on and encouraging that thigh closer to chest as you take hold underneath, or you can bring the hands down to the mat to work even harder. So if that's not feeling good in your lower back, then keep the heels sliding against the mat. All right, so let's do a couple of rounds here. And as the work becomes harder, because we're using these big muscles of the quadriceps, find your breath and try and keep an even and smooth breath. Keep drawing that knee into chest and keep lengthening the the long leg away, whichever leg it is. All right, so keep a smooth and steady breath with it. And then let's hug it all into chest. Give it a hug in. Woo! Great, so that should have got us warmed up nicely. Let's lengthen both heels into the air now and really just start to take a little bit more focus to the backs of the legs into that lengthening position. You can circle or point and flex your ankles just to prepare us for our standing work. And do that point and flex, because we are going to go onto the knees, which means the ankles will be in that flexed, what we call plantar flexion position, with the toes pointing. So just have a little stretch on the front of the ankles there. All right, so we could continue with the ankles, or you could take another rebend and re-stretch and just find those legs again. Woo. Great. And then we'll hug it back in. Fab. Let's turn our way over and let's come back up onto the mat. Right, so sit into Dandasana, legs long, ankles together, feet together. Brilliant. Just taking hand to shoulders, make sure our shoulders are warmed up. We're going to get into the side body, so let's do just that simple rotation round. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. And open out that side body. Change arms. Change and switch arms. So inhale, lifting, exhale. Inhale, lift, exhale. Fab, and release the arm down. So I'm going to turn so you can see. We're going to place the feet onto the mat. You don't have to have them all the way in. Leave a gap between your bottom and your heels. Let's use the hands to the side so we can lengthen up. And again, depends if you've got long arms, you can be on the flat of the hand. If not, just be on the fingertips, just to help us get that long spine. So just start to lift up with it. Okay, so we're getting some work into the groin area, into the hips, into the inner thighs, just to keep the legs in this shape. So keep the knees drawing in. You can have a little gap. So let's bring the arms then off the floor. Can you maintain this shape of the back of the body? So lift the arms up, inhale, and exhale back down. And again, inhale, trying to maintain that shape, fab. Go again with it, exhale. Brilliant. Inhale. Good, that's it, great. Exhale down. This time we're taking it into twisting. So one arm's going to come forward, one arm's going to go back. Rest the arm over the legs and look round to your side. Open out. And then inhale to the top. And exhale to the other side. Left arm forward, right arm back. Doesn't matter which way you're going. Look round to that side. So turn your head, turn the body. Again, inhale, lift. I know it's hard work, isn't it? Deceiving. It's one of those deceiving ones, isn't it? Doesn't look much. Doesn't look much, as Mary would say. Inhale, lift. Exhale, other side. Good, get that lift of the spine. Good, good, good. Okay, so if you need to go to the other side to even it up, do that. Otherwise, get back into center and then release the legs outwards and just take that little forward fold to finish that position. Brilliant. Good stuff. Roll back up. We're going to come back in and we're going to come over onto cat. So release your wrists if you know that's a tight spot in your body. Let's go hands, knees. Woo, that's made me a bit warm. I hope it's made you a bit warm on this. Still quite a warm day, isn't it? Even though it's great outside. Okay, so as we get into our cat position this morning, let's have a little look at just rounding simply. Just making sure those bones are stacking, shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingers are wide, thumbs are wide to help your base. And take that look forward and inhale. Right. Take a little bit of pressure down to the shins, down to the ankles as you arch up. Press the lower shins and the ankles into the mat. Get that stretch at the top of the ankles. Inhale, look forward. Good, again in your own time, rounding. Press the shins down, press the shins down. Good, and inhale. So as you soften here, let's tuck the toes underneath. And let's try and take a soft roll back. So really tuck the toes under. Start to hover the knees off the mat. And really take it slowly into the down dog. So start to extend and lengthen up. Look down to the mat. That's it, that's it. Good. So just go where you can go to. And find that lengthening through the hips, through the sitting bones. Lifting up high with the hips into the air. See if you can just reach the heels a little way towards the mat. And just have a look at the big toes. The big toes are still down into the mat. Exhale, let's start to bend those knees towards the chest. Bring the knees back down to the mat. Brilliant. Release the toes from underneath. Untuck the toes. We're going to walk the hands over to that right corner of your mat, taking it into that little wonky child position and reach out. Reach the hips back to your left heel. Take a nice stretch there. And then as you draw yourself back up, walk the hands round to your left side. And the hips going over to the right heel, reach it back. Bringing it back together, bring it into center. Woo. Great. Lift your way up and let's start to come up into crescent moon. So if you need some padding for your knees, pad your knees. Let's come into crescent moon. Yeah, adjust your screen if you need to. That's it. Is that better? Yeah. Okay. So getting set up. Everybody all right there? Yeah, you can adjust your screen at any time if you need to, Lindsay. Yeah, all right there. Emma, brilliant. Okay, so let's just get into crescent moon. So send that shin down at the back. Let's take our arms forward. Inhale and reach up. And then bring them back down. Exhale, take it back down. And send the arms behind you today. Send the arms back, keep that parallel position. Inhale, reach up again. Leave the arms at the top. Get that lengthening through the body. Press the shin down, lift up through that back thigh and hip. Open the arms out to the side if you've got space. If you haven't, just shorten it. Bend the elbows. And draw the arms back overhead. Inhale. Exhale, arms coming out to the sides. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, arms out to the side. So we're going to turn the palms downwards I'm going to start to lean into your right side. Right. Lean it in. Bring the other arm into opposition. It's on that diagonal. Doesn't matter if you can't reach the floor, doesn't matter. We're getting that side stretch. If you can reach the floor, great. Then find an exhale to bring it back up. Good. We're going to take it to the opposite side. So reach down to the opposite side. Find that lengthening again from the top of the hip crest all the way through those side oblique muscles. Keep the head forward. And bring it back up. Great. Exhale. Bring it forward. Hands to frame the front foot. So from here, tuck the back toes under, send it into low lunge position. So lifting and reaching through that back heel, and then send the hips nice and low. Keep this front foot tracking in, press that big toe down to the mat so this knee stays inwards. And take a look forwards, but don't crunch the back of your neck. Just keep a steady gaze, and that might just be diagonal to keep your head, back of the neck a bit more in line. Fab. Roll it back down to the mat. Undo the toes, lift back up. Okay, into crescent moon. Inhale forwards, lift up. And exhale, take the arms back and down and take the arms behind. Inhale, taking them back to the top. Good, out to the sides, exhale. And back up to the top, inhale. And all the way forwards and downwards, exhale. This time, have a look where I'm going to go. I'm going to tuck the back toes. I'm going to lift up, and then I'm going to hop it in. You can walk the hands forwards, and then we're going to get a lift of the leg. If that's not for you, then hands to the thigh and lift up, step it forward and take a lift, okay? So from kneeling or from standing. All right, so we're lifting up, that's it. Walk that back foot in, walk the hands forward. Again, you might be just on the fingertips, that's fine. If you can't reach the floor, then I'm suggesting you bring your hands to your thigh. Find your way all the way into that standing leg at the front and start to lift the back leg. So get a good stretch through that back leg. Feel that we're getting the strength on the front leg. Excellent. Well done. Yeah, just be careful, Alison. Good. Great, everyone. Brilliant. Let's start to bring it back down. So soften the standing leg as you start to lower the back leg. Soften the standing leg. Woo! And bring it back down to the mat. Exhale. All right, keep it in this position. We're going to step to the front of the mat now. So push off the back foot, step it to forward fold. Forward fold at the front of your mat. Leave that gap between the feet, between the knees. We're going to bring it into chair pose. So dip the hips, bend the knees further, dip the hips down. Slide the hands up to the hips so the elbows are out. Send the hips down and start to unfold the chest forward. Holding it here. Tuck the tailbone under. Send the heels into the mat. Wriggle the toes, lift the toes up. Open the chest a little bit further. Great. Stay in there or make it a little bit harder with the weight of the arms coming up and forwards. Keep dipping the hips down. Find that strength through the thighs. Woo! Good, good, good. Inhale, stretch it all the way up. Woo! And exhale, send the arms down the sides. Breathe it out. Excellent. Okay. So take a lengthening up with both arms. Inhale into upward salute. Exhale, we're going to forward fold it, bend the knees, send the hips back. Gently bring the arms down into forward fold. And find that lengthening at the backs of the legs. Lift the sitting bones up into the air. Lift it up into the air. Great. And then rebend, rebend, rebend. We're going to swap legs. So you're going to take your right leg back. So that leaves your left leg at the front. I think, hopefully you're... And if you weren't on that leg, swap legs. So we should be on the opposite side now. Yeah, everybody on the opposite side. So just set yourself up If you need to move your padding for your knees, then please do that. We're going to do it all again on this side. Right, everybody set. Okay, so let's send it forward. Inhale, reach the hips, reach the arms, find your breath in. Inhale, lengthen up, press that shin down at the back. Exhale, let the arms go. You can take a little lean forward with it. Bring the body to upright as the arms go back. Draw those shoulders in. Keep that parallel position as much as you can. Let's go with that again. Inhale, lengthen up. Press the shin and the foot down to the floor. Exhale, take the arms back. Lead it back and behind. Good. Draw the shoulder blades in. Inhale, lengthen, stay at the top. Exhale, arms out wide. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, arms out wide, staying here. Okay, let's reach down towards the floor. So just turn the palms outwards. Start to move away from the front leg. So going to your right side, you've got your left foot forward. Finding the floor or just hover. You can keep the head forward or look up to that top arm. Breathe in. Find a breath out. Bring it all the way back up. Send it over to the opposite side. Go slowly. So it's a bit trickier as we move towards the front leg. Keep that top arm reaching. Great. Lengthen through that side body. And bring it back to center. Right, inhale, lift the arms up, send it forward again. Swing the arms down, take the arms back. Inhale, exhale. Send it all the way up, inhale. Bring it all the way down to the mat this time. Exhale, bring it all the way down, hands to the mat. Tuck the toes under at the back, coming into low lunge. Send the heel back as you lift the knee off the mat. And keep the hips nice and low. Front knee coming in, big toes down. So reach those, really feel that stretch into that back hip. Yeah, the groin area. Keep the head and neck soft. And breathe steadily with it. You can just try and lift those abs in and up a touch. Woo. And breathe out, knee back to the mat. Soften and undo the toes. Let's swing forwards and up while we're here. Inhale, lift. Good. Exhale, arms back down, sending them back. Squeeze the shoulders in. Inhale, coming up to the top. Open the arms out. Exhale. Good. Inhale to the top. And then all the way back down to the mat. Exhale, both hands framing the foot at the front. Tuck the toes under at the back. Okay, we're going to take that leg stretch by rising up. So again, if that wasn't for you, then hands to the thigh instead. Start to tap the back foot closer in. Bring it closer in. Get the weight over the front foot. Walk the hands forward for a bit more balance. And then when you're ready, with that weight in the front foot, start to lift the back leg. So it's up to you how much you stretch into the standing leg or keep it bent. Yeah, this is your practice, your body, feel into it. Feel that you get a nice stretch through the hips and legs. And we know we've got a good strengthening through that underneath leg. So let's bring the foot back down, start to bend the standing knee if you are straight. Down. Bring it back down. And let's step it together from here. Forward fold. Step it in. Forward fold. Let the hands come and rest on the shins, the ankles, or the floor. And take that lengthening of the sitting bones up again. Lengthen into the backs of the legs. Send some weight forward into the balls of the feet and the toes. And breathe out. Rebend. We're coming into chair pose. Hands sweeping up to hips. That's it, elbows going out, shoulders rolling back. Start to lift the chest open. And minute tuck of the tailbone, just think. And that just lengthens that lower back. Good, so keep the chest open. Keep that gap between the knees and feet. And if you want to work a little bit harder, sink a bit further down as you bring the arms forward to counterbalance your weight. Excellent, excellent, good. Breathe strongly with it. 2 more breaths here. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Send it up on the next inhale. Woo! Exhale, arms down by your sides. And give it a little shake out. Good stuff, good stuff. Well done, everyone. Okay, so yes, grab a drink if you need one because it's quite warm, isn't it? And we just find our feet into Tadasana. Just find your feet, press the feet down, and just lift up and inhale, nice and wide. And exhale back together. Inhale the arms all the way up, press the feet in, lengthen the legs, and bring the hands behind the head, exhale. Okay, so just stay with the elbows wide, just try and reach the elbows back gently. Feel that stretch into the shoulders. And then you can soften the elbows and bring them a little closer into the sides of the face. Good, good, good. And then send the elbows wide again. Brilliant. Good stuff. Great. And then soften the elbows back in. Good, good, good. Right, so from here, just keep the elbows comfortably outwards. Let's take a little side reach with it, so into that lateral flexion, sending that right elbow down to the mat. And think about the left elbow lifting and just gently spinning that heart space up to the ceiling. Okay, inhale, up to center. Exhale, over to the opposite side. And keep the top elbow lifting out. Just not collapsing at the front, keep nice and open. And inhale, then back to center. And exhale. Let the weight of the head now rest into the hands. So get the hands cupping right at the base of the skull. So as you let your head drop back into the hands, lengthen the spine, tuck the hips under, and just see if you could open those elbows into a little back extension. Don't go too far. Keep lifted up. And exhale, center it. And let go of the arms. Great. So if you're already wide on your mat, stay there. If not, turn yourselves around. So we'll make our way into Warrior 2. Maybe you could do a little spring out this morning. Maybe not. Your choice, your choice. So let's come into Warrior 2. Turn the right foot outwards. Back toes in. And then just find... we've been talking about just keeping ourselves mindful of we never go 100% into our pose, into our asana. Just find your way in. And then as gravity works with us, as we work with the breath, we might go a little bit further into it as we go along. Turning the head over the front arm. And just trying to relax the shoulders as we take the strength into the legs, the feet. Press the feet into the mat. Take 3 long breaths here, keeping the body long. Slight tuck of the tailbone. What about lifting that pelvic floor, lifting up at the front of the body? As you breathe in, long breath, think long spine, long breath. Excellent. Take a bit of attention to that back arm. Will it lift? Is it in the opposite shape to the front arm? Good. Take another breath there. Brilliant, brilliant, good stuff. And then breathe out, release the arms, turn the head forward. We're going to clasp the hands behind the back of the body. We're going to go into humble warrior. If you're not sure what it is, have a look if you've forgotten. So we're going to twist the body to the front leg. We're going to fold that right shoulder towards the right thigh, and then if it's appropriate in your shoulders, oh, hello cat, then we'll lift the arms off the back of the body. We'll draw it back down, and then to draw back up, we'll lengthen the arms to lift the chest up. All right, so here we go. Send the body into forward, looking towards that front leg. Start to lengthen the arms down your back and start to bring the body forward. Front shoulder towards the front thigh. Good. Let your head and neck be soft and relaxed. So relax the weight of your head down. Now that's it, good. Start to lift the arms off the back of your body if that's appropriate in your shoulders. If not, you can take it with hands apart. Find a deep breath there, breathe out. Stay in here, inhale. Exhale. And then rest the hands back onto the lower back. Lengthen your arms, draw the shoulders away from the mat and inhale and lengthen your way up. Keep the front knee bending, keep the front knee bending, front knee bending. And exhale, let go of the arms. Turn your body to center, lengthen the leg, turn the feet forwards, wide parallel. And then send the arms out into that little star-shaped position. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back down. Take that again. So unfold the arms across the body. Inhale, reach up. Just get a bit of energy through the hands, the fingers. Use that little star. In and out with the hands, the fingers. Just gather some energy in the hands, the arms, the top half of the body. Are you still going? Are you still going? And stretch the thumbs and fingers out. Inhale. Turn the feet out to 10 to 2. Inhale here. Exhale into Kali Mudra. Bend the elbows, knees wide. Long body, long spine. Inhale, stretch the legs, stretch the arms overhead. Exhale, back down into Kali. Good. Bend the elbows, get into the hips. Back. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, into Kali Mudra. Brilliant. Lengthen it all the way up again. Great. And we'll bring the arms out wide. We're going to create Warrior 2 onto the left side. So turn the feet around and out. If you need to go a little bit wider, take that shuffle, get wider, and just get settled into your position on this side. Okay, so finding your Warrior 2. Start to turn your head over the front leg, front arm. Nice, great positions. That's it, Lindsay, good. Just find your way in. If it's not comfortable on your knees, then keep it higher up. Good, deep breath in. Good, nice positions, everyone. Deep breath out. Great. Think about that back arm, even though you can't see it. Think about that back arm. Is it level? Breathe out. Good. So let's turn the head to the forward to your center line of your spine. Relax the arms down. Let's clasp them behind the back again, coming into Humble Warrior. Turn your body forward towards that front leg. Let's start to dive down. Bring the body in front, in the inside of that leg. That's it, good. Relax the head and neck. Good. Keep that back heel reaching as you start to lift the arms off your back into the air. Relax your neck and head further. Dip it down. Good. Exhale, bring the hands onto your lower back. Okay, so start to draw the arms long. Don't forget this little bit. Roll the shoulders back, arms going long down your back as you bring the body up. Really use those feet, use those legs. And exhale, let go, undo the arms, turn the body back to center. Woo, let's stretch off that front leg. Turn the feet around. So you're back to the width of your mat. And send the arms out and up, back into that star shape. Inhale and look upwards. And exhale, release. Sending it in and up. Turn the feet out at 10 to 2 at your comfortable position. We're going to bring it into Kali Mudra. Exhale here, take another breath. Stretch the thumbs, the fingers. Inhale. Exhale into Kali Mudra. Bend the elbows, shoulders back. And down. And again. Inhale, lift. And exhale down. Soften the arms. This time, roll them and cross the wrists at the front and circle over. We'll stay into the squat. Exhale. Circle, cross the wrists. Inhale. And exhale. Again. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in softly, look up at the arms. Breathe out. Breathe in. Last one. Breathe out. As you reach the arms up this time, come off the legs, stretch the legs, leave the arms at the top, back into your star shape. And drop the shoulders back into the sockets if you are reaching a bit too far. Stretch the thumb fingers wide. And then softly bring the arms all the way down as you breathe out. Great. And feel that release in the shoulders, the arms. We're going to heel toe back together. Again, if you're feeling springy, spring it back in. Otherwise, heel toe, feet together. And then we're going to tuck the hands and arms into that square shape at the back of us. Or just to wherever it will go. Yeah? So if that's not happening, you might want to go into clasping again. And then as you get there, just seeing about that gentle reach back of the shoulders, the lift of the chest. So it's only a subtle move. As we breathe in, just start to lift the sternum. You'll feel the arms are going back, the shoulders are drawing in towards the spine. Release, breathe out. Try not to lift the chin too much this time. Keep the chin tucking in. Breathe in, shoulders are reaching back, sternum lifts, only a tiny amount, just so you can feel it. And exhale, release and soften. Good. Now we're going to swap that grip on the hands and the arms. So send the other hand and arm to the top, switch it over, and we'll take that again. So find your in-breath, try not to lift the chin too much. But think about the shoulders, and I know it's a big stretch on your shoulders, shoulders gently drawing towards your spine. So whether you're in parallel, hands together, shoulders gently into spine, and release. Go with it once more, inhale, draw it in, and exhale, let it go, release it. Woo! Give those shoulders a bit of a shake out, with a little bit of a swing of the arms. Let's get a bit of a swing going. Send the feet apart now. So freely swing the arms and shoulders. And if you feel like you want to take a little dip down, then we could take that little swing and dip down. Otherwise, just stay with the arms moving on their own. Woo! Breathing out and down. So the exhale goes out as you go down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Finding a little bit more energy. Again. Breathe it out. Great. Once more. Fab. And then let the arms go. So let's take a step wide just last time before we come back down to the mat. Step wide with the feet, but feet forward parallel this time. Arms out to the side. We're going to take our forward fold, but I want you to find that, can you see from there? I want you to find that halfway position if you can. You can still keep the knees easy. That's not good in the backs of your legs. But see if you can find that straight line spine position. Lengthen the arms out. Brilliant. Keep those abs tucking in and up. Press the feet into the mat. Beautiful. Good. Steady breath. Last breath. Good. Keep that breath going, Annie. This is good. Exhale it back down to the mat. Hands down to your legs and fold it forward. Beautiful. All right. So let's take a little stretch here. Again, legs, knees can be soft. Right hand across to your left leg. So right hand to your left leg. That's it, Lindsay, you got it. So we're doing a little twist. So the free hand, the left hand can just be on the side of your leg, or it can be onto your lower back. And then draw your body across to that leg. And release. Swap hands. Bring the left arm around the right leg. Take the right hand to the back of your body or just out of the way. And draw the body a little bit closer into that right leg. Back into center, release it. Okay, if you want to curl up, you want it to be a bit softer now, curl up. Otherwise, let's go back through the way we came. Inhale, abs tucking in. Good. Bring it all the way up. Keep the arms out. Great. Use those legs and back muscles. Let it go. Step together. Good work. I'm sorry you've got a cat foot in the middle of your screen. She's a bit awake this morning. She normally goes back to sleep when she's had a breakfast. Let's come back to the mat. So kneel onto the mat or hands, knees in cat position. Florence, can you come out of the way, please? So we're going to go into dolphin pose. I'm just going to move. Yeah, thank you. Move her out of the way so we can see what we're doing. We're going to go into dolphin pose. All right, so this is said to be a calming pose. All right. If you don't want to take it, that's fine. You could rest in child. Otherwise, we're going to go down onto elbows, forearms, and fingertips together. So we're making a wide triangle shape. Have a look before you go with it if you're not sure. Toes tucking under. Head's going to come into this space. And we're going to lift in as if we're in down dog, but arms are in a different position. And then we're going to bring it back down. All right. So have a look. Create that shape with your arms on the floor. So elbows in, elbows wide, fingertips touching. That's it. So you're bringing your head into that space. That's it, Lindsay. Good. Tuck the toes under as if you were doing down dog. And bring the hips into the air. Send it up high. Yeah. Go for it, Lynn. That's it. That's it. You got it. Brilliant. Well done. Lovely. Breathe steady. Alison, just tuck your head down a touch more. Yeah, relax back of your neck. That's it. Good. So the head is just hovering off the mat. Take a breath. Now it's up to you again how much you stretch the backs of the legs. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out. Knees back to the mat. Breathe it out. Good. Take a little rest there. We're going to take it again. All right, so feel it's nice and strengthening in our arms. We can take it into that steadiness, the calmness of the pose. Inhale, exhale, lengthen up, bring the head into the space, hover the head. If you feel like you could just touch the head down lightly onto the mat, that's fine. Bring the head to a little resting space on the mat. And take a long, smooth breath in. Keep the elbows pressing down and in. And then as you breathe out next time, gently, knees back to the mat. Good, well done. So you can rest in child. If you wish to take it one more time, you can. Otherwise, rest in child pose now, if your shoulders have had enough. Okay, and if you want to go into the swimming dolphin, you've got a choice now. Stay exactly as we did. Or if you want swimming dolphin, which works a bit harder, where your nose comes forward, you send your body weight forward towards your thumb or your fingers, and then reach your head back into the space. So bringing your nose towards your fingers and then back into that space between the arms. All right, so send it up into your dolphin or rest into your child. We've got a lot of, yeah, good. Concentrate. Excellent. That's it, Alison, brilliant. Nose to fingertips if you're going for the swimming dolphin, or simply stay where you are. Great, Susan, bring it back. Find that strength. This is it. Good work, Annie. Good. Good, everyone. Fab. Breathe, steady with it. That's it, Ellen. Keep it moving. Good. Excellent, Emma. Excellent. Good work, everyone. Brilliant, Gail. Breathe steadily. Nice one, Louise. Nice. Okay, last one, everyone. Deep breath in when you get back to your head in the space. And exhale, knees to the mat. Back into child. You can widen the knees, find a comfortable child position. And send the arms round by your feet. And rest. And rest those shoulders. Rest those shoulders. Okay, so we want to bring that breath back to steadiness. So by sweeping the hands and resting them by the feet, we'll rest the shoulders a little bit further, but it's your body, so you need to be comfortable. So it's absolutely your body. So well done for those that took the choice to rest in child. Well done. Listening to your body. Listening to your body. And there's always permission to do that in any pose. To rest and know when you've done enough, because there's this real difficult question in any sport and exercise that we do. When are you getting to that point of doing too much? And normally you don't know till the next day, and then you go, I did too much. Yeah. So this inquiry we have with ourselves constantly to say, I think I'm on the edge of just doing too much. I'm going to rest. Brilliant. Just claiming your own power. Claiming your power. Yeah. To say, you know what? I need a rest. And that's brilliant. So we're all just taking that calmness now into the breath. Resting the shoulders. You know, when we come into some strong strength in the arms, the legs this morning, but we don't always think of strength by taking a resting pose, and it is because that's in your inner power. Like it is when somebody asks you to do something and you go yes, and then your brain goes, I think I really meant no, but I said yes. Yeah. It's claiming that very small inner power to say no, to say I've had enough, to say I need to rest, and giving yourself that permission. So very gently, slowly, taking your time to come up now. And there's no rush, but just undo the legs when you do get there. Give the knees a rest. We'll bring the legs back out into Dandasana. And, it's a bit warm. Yeah, sorry, it was a bit warming in the forward folding, went it loose? Sorry, I know. Sorry. Yeah, it was a bit warm. So just ease off those shoulders once again. If you feel okay with it, you could just gently sweep forwards and backwards. If you don't want to circle, that might feel quite nice rather than the circling round. But if you like that circling round, then go for it. Yeah, and just ease out those shoulders nicely. And then we'll just take one little lift up. And breathe out and back down. Back. So let's bring the right leg in now and send it across. Rest the foot on the floor. So really send the knee across as far as it will and rest the foot on the floor at the other side. If that's not happening, then just bring it out to this side instead. Okay. So as we lengthen the back of the body, we bring the hands to the mat. We're going to twist towards the bending leg. So if you've got your right leg forwards in the long position, rest your right arm on your right leg. So whichever is your longest leg, rest the same arm on it. Send the hands on the floor, round to the back, and send your body into that twist round to the side. So soften your shoulders again, soften, soften. And we're going to do a little head turn. Look round to the back shoulder or the back hand. And then gently turn the head forward, look forward, breathe in. Breathe out, turn the head to the back. Inhale, bring the head to the forward. So as you turn your head to the back, try and find a little bit more twist from that navel center, from those side muscles. And then inhale forward. And exhale, let go, unravel, undo the legs. And let's switch sides. So bring the opposite side in, step it across. Same arm, same side as long leg, resting on that long leg. Sweep the hand against the floor and twist so you face that bending leg. Open the body into that side space. Then find an exhale and start looking to that back hand and back arm. So feel what's comfortable in your neck. Is that to gaze downwards or is that to gaze over the shoulder? Find your in-breath to look forward, long spine. Exhale, turn the head to the back. Find a little tiny bit more twist through the waist. Inhale, head forward. Exhale, release. Turn to the back. Inhale, head forward. And we'll let go, we'll unravel. Exhale, undo the legs. Fab. So give those hips a bit of a shake out. We're going to come down to the mat now. We're going to get ready to relax for a few moments. Right. So find your cushion for your head or anything that you need. And as we come back down, then we'll just take a moment with knees into chest with that gap between the feet and the knees. Take that into your little rock and roll and we'll just all wait there. So get organised with your cushions and things, or take a little drink if you got a bit warm. Fab. And then we'll all meet together. Brilliant. Yeah, so decide if you're rocking, rolling side to side. If you've decided to roll round one way and make that circular position, and then take it back the other way. Let's just make sure we've gone back. So we're nice and even in that energy. And as you bring it back to centre steadily, let's lengthen out and come into that very small star shape on the width of your mat, heels apart, arms just reaching upwards one more time. Find that lengthening out. Take a moment to take a breath. And then bring the arms back down and find your way into Shavasana, into your relaxation pose for today. So just be taking a few moments to get the cushion under your head or under your knees. Deciding what's right for your lower back this morning. Does that mean you need the feet on the mat for a little bit more support into your lower back? Or you're going in with the legs long? So take that little bit of awareness all around the body. You soften, soften, soften. As you just find the breath softening, will soften the whole of the body. So this gentle warmth that's around us this morning. As you bring your awareness all the way down to your feet, your toes, ask them to release, relax. Let the ankles become soft. And then the hips. Take your awareness there, soften. To make sure the front of the body is soft at the abdomen, there's no tension there. The spine, the back, softening, and let it soften further. The longer we stay here, the more it will soften into the mat. Shoulders releasing, shoulders melting into the mat. Head heavy, eyes soft, eyelids soft. Tongue relaxing. So let's continue to soften through the body. As you hear me say Each part of the body, take your awareness there and soften it into it a little further. Feet, hips, spine, eyes, head. 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 And just start to tune in to my voice once again. Notice any warmth, coolness around your body. Notice if you manage to soften through the body. And bring in any quietness and calmness to the mind. So as things continue to change around us, situations become different, just trying to keep this steady breath, this backdrop of calm to every environment we go into. Just trying to keep ourselves steady and grounded. So just start to feel the ground now with either the palms of the hands or the soles of the feet or both together. And maybe you could slide the feet in if you've got the legs long. Just feel that sense of grounding down to the earth, that calmness from the earth. And then take your time to just start to move, starting to think to bring ourselves back up. Great. So, slowly bringing yourself back together. Fab. All right, well done, everyone. Well done. Great practice, great work. So, I hope that's worked your whole body this morning. Namaste.
Namaste.